All right, and as promised, we've got Stacy Pirtle with the Magic Dragon Trails. And I'm telling you what, Stacy, some people watching this interview right now, they've heard of the Magic Dragon Trails. They've started to see some stuff, whether on Lake TV or hear about it locally. And so tell us just a little bit about when someone sees you and says, well, what is the Magic Dragon Trail System? What is your general answer to that?
Well, the Magic Dragon Trail System is a plan that came about 2.5 years ago, and it was to develop multi-use, world-class recreational trails here at the lake to extend tourism year-round. Because for hiking, biking, one-wheeling, whatever you want to use those trails for, you can do it all year round. And actually, some of the best times to do it is right now, while the leaves are just starting to pop. So spring, winter, and fall are excellent times for any of those type of activities, as well as summer, to give people something else to do.
And that's one of the big things here at the lake is we're busy in the spring and summer, but what do you do in the off months? And so enter Magic Dragon Trails. Now, I don't know if you guys out there watching know this, but the interest in mountain bikes and e-bikes and smart bikes is on the rise. It's a growing industry. And so tell us how the last couple of years have come about and how this trail system has come to fruition.
Okay, well, basically, my husband is a mountain biker, but he doesn't swim, and he's a redhead, so he doesn't like being in the sun. So when I made him retire down here, I needed to get him some mountain biking trails. We're both on the Community Foundation of the Lake Board, and so we worked with Amy Hernandez, who was the president at that time, and the board to kind of develop an economic driver for the community, and that became the Magic Dragon Trail System. We hired a professional trail design firm out of Bentonville, Arkansas, which Bentonville, or Northwest Arkansas, is the bike mecca of the world right now. And we have actually better terrain. We have very nearly the same soil composition, so the trails will drain well. And yeah, mountain biking and hiking, outdoor activity with COVID just exploded. Mountain bike sales are up 210% in the last couple of years. E-bikes are becoming huge with people now. Plus just being able to get out and walk and hike and see the lake from a different vantage point.
Yeah, and I love the effort. And so, you know, we've heard about this, and the question that I get when I tell people at Magic Dragon Trails is when. And so I tell them, like, look, the Bicycle Skills Park is already working in some of the hiking trails. Like, you can go today.
Yes, that would be perfect to go today. It's a beautiful day to be out there. Yes, we started the Skills Park, started building that about this time last year, got it finished and did the grand opening in October. We had over 400 people at our grand opening, which was amazing and fantastic. So we know there are people out there that are wanting this. My husband checks on it about daily and runs into people from all over the country that have heard about it through Lake TV, our Facebook, our websites, that want to come here and ride and do those type of things. So we've got a skills clinic coming up the end of this month that we're interested in getting families out to.
It's April 29th, right?
April 29th is the date. We've got 2 sessions. So even if your kids are involved in soccer or baseball, we've got a 9 to 11 session and a 1 to 3 session. We actually have a School of Osage alum who is also a world-renowned mountain biker in 2019. He was 14th in the U.S. in Enduro and 63rd in the world in Enduro.
Colton Jones.
Colton Jones, yes. And so he will be here along with some of our mountain bikers to help give instruction. Also, we're going to have some bike shops there. Sturdike's going to be there, and some other bike shops to help even the parents know what kind of bike to get their kids on. We're going to be talking about positioning kids on a bike, so when they go over obstacles, you know, whether you should be standing up, have your weight back, forward, that type of thing, as well as just some basic bike maintenance.
And it's a really cool thing because in today's day and age, hey, kids want to be on tablets, they want to be in front of the TV, and you'd be surprised when you encourage and engage kids with the outdoors how much they love that. Couple other things I want to talk about. You guys do a volunteer days at the Y, the first and third Thursday each month. Talk about that.
Yes, so right now we're working at the YMCA where actually there's a half-mile of natural surface trail out there that people can run, walk, bike on, and we're extending that trail out. Hopefully we'll get up to about 2 miles of trail there. We also will be working on the skills park. Obviously, as the winter conditions kind of hit that, we have some general maintenance that we have to do. Always there's weed eating and that type of thing. We've got some flower beds out there that need some attention, some mulching. So some of it's very physical, pulling out rocks, using a rock bar, but there are also opportunities for gardeners to come out and help with that type of thing as well.
Listen, you want to get involved, they'll put you to work. And I love your guys' website, magicdragontrails.com. It'll talk about a lot of the things Stacy and I are discussing. Now, one thing we have to talk about, I love this, the monthly bicycle giveaway. Talk about that program, what it's about, and why you guys have that.
Okay, so we had another philanthropist who set up a nonprofit for us, Branches for the Lake, because they can do hiring. Community Foundation of the Lake couldn't do hiring. And so they are doing the hiring to kind of do some administration of grants as well as trail maintenance. And they are doing a bike giveaway once a month. You can register online at their website, Branches for the Lake, or right now, you can register this month at Squeeze, at the Tri-County YMCA, and at Baristago Coffee.
And I believe that Baristago is always a location throughout the year, correct?
The Y and Baristago are going to be there all year long, exactly.
And that's cool. And different businesses sponsor that. And then at the end of the month, someone gets drawn for a free bike, which is awesome, right? What's the value on something like that?
It depends. Some of the smaller balance bikes aren't as expensive, but they run about $200 with a pedal kit, up to about $400 or $500 for an adult bike. And we do want people to know this is for everybody from a baby on up, because really you can start a kid out on a balance bike at about 18 months.
That's crazy. I can attest to that. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Stacy, so many things going on. I know you guys got big goals. There's talks of a dog park. There's other stages of this. And so just because of time, I want to encourage you guys to go to magicdragontrails.com and check out all the details, and go out there to the Y and check out the Bicycle Skills Park. It's incredible. Stacy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And I wanted to give a shout out to our partner, Scott's Concrete, who has been servicing the lake area. Thanks to you for over 50 years making this session possible.